Have you got appointments made for the afternoon, or are you better off coming back here at this stage?
We have now, I mean, they're warm leads. I won't say that they're hot leads, but they're warm leads. Now, I think that we would all be in agreement that we might spend another half an hour just to see if we could get 1 or 2 appointments.
Try for the next 10 minutes for an appointment. If you don't have an appointment, I wouldn't cold call. I'd come back here and...
Unfortunately, it probably hasn't gone as smoothly as we would have liked. To be quite honest, I would be fairly confident if we could just get 1 or 2 appointments within the corporate space or within some customers here around, or some companies around Blanchardstown. I think we have a great chance of beating the other team. Unfortunately, the project that we're working on is actually just for today, and it would be great if you could even just take a couple off us just to kind of get our sales up, you know what I mean, that you could certainly use for you know, your customers or your staff going forward.
It's been a disaster so far today. I think it's just ridiculous going back to the shopping centre. Niamh is the salesperson and she's sub PM, and like she hasn't been taking control whatsoever. I think she's made 1 or 2 phone calls. She can't use the telephone. I've been using it for, you know, it's simple things like that.
4-6.
Yeah.
4-9.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, we have to be quicker. Sorry, I don't mean that.
Well, then you should learn how to use the phone then, if that's the case. I don't mean that in a bad way, but do you know what I mean? 87219.
Listen, have a great time and enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the wedding.
And in Dundrum, while one half of Elevate is also making sales, Ciara's corporate team are targeting a certain car showroom owned by a very familiar face. Leading the pitch is ex-professional poker player Kieran Flipper Walsh.
Cards themselves are after releasing a new range of gift cards. So cards like this, which any customer can use to the nominal value of the card.
We're actually affiliated to a hotel already. Okay, so I have to get the permission first of all, right?
Yeah.
So will you give me a couple of minutes?
Yeah, perfect. Cheers. I think I've been through more at 27 than any of the other 15 candidates will have been today. I've been through the highs and lows, the swings and the roundabouts of money management. Some may perceive me as a risk taker, a gambler, but I don't think that's true. I think that I have a lot of business acumen that I'm bringing to the table also.
It's not good news. They
No.
won't.
So
The
it's
boss
totally
says no.
exclusive.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no way.
The boss says no.
How about yourself, Richie?
Sorry?
How about yourself? There'll be a lovely bottle of wine waiting for you, or whatever carton you
Oh
decide
no,
to say.
my boss says no. He says no.
I know for yourself, personally.
Yeah. No,
Obviously.
no, thanks.
All right, listen, thanks very much for your time, Richie.
Thanks, guys.
I think that this is not working. I think we have to go back. I think Blanche on the floor for us is the thing to be doing.
We need to speak to... Hello?
No, I don't.
2:40, and still Carl's sub-team have yet to make a sale or an appointment.
I honestly don't believe that we will sell enough to people in the shopping centre. I think the corporate way is the way. What do you think, Niamh?
I do think the corporate way is the way to go, but we need to get if we got 1 or 2 appointments at least, we'd have something, because we'll sell more. Oh. But the thing is, we're not getting them, so...
I'm just going to ring Google now and see.
I feel the shopping centre was possibly going to be an easier sell because we're here in front of the customer. When you're looking to sell to a corporate customer, it's a much more softly catchy monkey approach. It takes time to get to know those people and know the people who can make the decisions there. So it was always going to be a tough task for the girls on the corporate side.
And as the boardroom draws closer, they're not the only members of Fusion looking for their first sale.
Good afternoon, folks. Can I interest you in a weekend away in the Carlton Hotel? The Fountain? I actually don't know offhand, sorry. I'm a Cork man myself. I'm completely out of my depth. We can't talk to you about the Carlton Hotel, can we?
Not at the minute, but you will in a minute.
Super.
The 3 girls are doing really well. They're out there engaging the customers. I'm very impressed with the 3 of them. Unfortunately, their project manager, Cullen, is finding an awful lot of nothing to do all around the actual table and the stand itself. He's not being proactive. He's the dead weight in this team as far as I can see at this stage.
Whoops, a daisy. Oh, sorry.
If we have more manpower here,
Yeah.
you're just missing sales because of that.
I need to...
Okay. Thanks so much for your time anyway. Thank you.
Okay, let's head back. People aren't it's just not working.
We gave a shot, didn't work. I think we should go back to Blanche.
Yeah, I think we might listen if we sell €50, it's better than selling nothing.
Should we make phone calls?
We can always make phone calls.
As the girls decide to head to the shopping centre, with less than an hour left, all the candidates are under pressure to get more sales.
Now,
Beautiful. There you go. Okay, enjoy yourself. Thanks a lot.
We're only here for about another hour or so. So if it's something that grabs your fancy, do come away back to us.
I tell you, if you take a €100 voucher off us now, what I'll do is I'll give you a free bottle of wine.
Absolutely, and here, have another mint. Thanks very much, good luck.
Right, but the voucher's €100. €100. And its value at Carlton is €100.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, but why would I buy it?
As the Elevate corporate team try their last car showroom of the day, Fusion's corporate side are finally off the mark.
That's great. Listen, thank you very much. I appreciate the business and the best of luck.
And we're going to go for 150. That's right.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Take care now.
Any birthdays coming up or romantic getaways you could...
Not that I can afford, I'm afraid. I'm all right.
Oh,
Thanks very much,
okay, all right, thanks.
Abigail, how you doing? It's Will McCreevy here. I have a customer in front of you that wishes to purchase two €100 vouchers, and she's going to use the same cards.
Do you feel it's something you could take a roll on in a small amount to test it out and see how it works for you? I don't think it's for me, guys.
Right, and then at least your peace of mind, you've something to look forward to.
Time is up. All the teams can do now is head back to the boardroom and await their fate. (4:30 p.m) and all 16 candidates arrive back at the boardroom. However, for one, the journey is nearly over.
Fusion, Elevate, good evening. Good evening, Bill. So I threw the cat among the pigeons a little bit this morning by swapping project managers, which is something I haven't done before. Cullen, what was it like leading 7 ladies?
By the most part, it was a great experience. The girls are traditionally stronger in the first task. They tend to pull together better, and I was hoping that we would be able to do that.
Was everyone happy with the project manager?
I certainly was.
I wasn't, because I thought it was a bit chaotic for the first task. I thought maybe Colin should have kind of stepped up to the mark a little bit more. And
You're saying he wasn't pushing himself at all?
No, I don't think he took control of the situation.
He didn't take control of the situation?
Exactly, yeah.
So, Colin, how did you divide the team?
We looked at 2 different areas of the tasks. So we decided at that stage, or I decided, that we should have a corporate side and that we should have a team going to the retail park.
So what did you do? 4 of you. You went out to do some corporate sales.
We did indeed. We decided that we'd stick to the Blanchardstown area because, again, this was trial and error a little bit, so we wanted to see whether it would work or not.
So where did you go?
We went into the Blanchardstown corporate estate.
And how many places did you visit?
We didn't visit any, Bill.
Say that again.
We didn't visit any.
You went out doing corporate sales and you didn't do any calls?
No, we made phone calls. We were trying
phone calls.
to make an
So where did you base yourself?
In the Blanchardstown corporate business park.
In an office?
No, in the car. In our car.
Where?
In our car.
4 years?
Yes.
So how long were you sitting in the car? From what time to what time?
From the second we left the Carlton today until...
Which was 12 o'clock?
12 o'clock.
Till what time?
Till...
3, was
about
it?
3, yeah. 3 o'clock.
3 hours sitting in a car and you didn't get one appointment?
No.
How about you, Colin? Were you not in touch with these guys every 20 minutes?
Bill, to be fair, we were in the retail park
Hold on.
by 12. Sorry.
I'm being very fair.
No, OK.
You're the project manager. You have 4 people, half your team, in a car, doing nothing, and you're not in touch with them every 20 minutes to see what they're getting?
We were in touch with them.
And what did you say? Did you not say nothing's happening?
Yes, I did say that
What
obviously
did you say to that?
nothing happened.
I suggested, well...
We had got into our stride, I suppose, at that stage. We had a few,
The 4 of you sitting in the car got into your stride. Brian, were you it?
I think they said they had some warm leads. That's what they told
They did say warm leads. That was the exact...
Warm
And we would
leads.
like to spend 50...
What's a warm lead on a Friday at lunchtime when anyone you might be talking to is running off? And it took you another 2 hours to figure out that this was going to work.
We asked for manpower.
For more manpower?
Yeah, we
Where
found them
there's-
a number of times.
Bill, I have
and
to
asked
say
them to
that
come back.
we did get a call from Cullen. I suggested on numerous occasions that I think we're banging our head against a head wall here. We're banging our head against a brick wall here.
But Neve resisted all that.
I have to say, I
It
think
was
Neil
all
only
the
finished
girls.
behind Cathal because she didn't make any
I
sales.
certainly didn't resist it.
I didn't
Bill,
make
You were
any
still there
sales,
at 3
but-
o'clock?
You didn't make any phone calls. I made one. Okay, I
You
made
made
made a
one
few
phone
phone
call.
calls.
I made 80%. I'd say you made then the rest.
Sarah, what did you say now this was going on?
Well, to be perfectly honest, Bill, I thought that like if we made a corporate sale, we could have made €1,000 in a split second. Whereas if we went to the shopping centre, it could be €50 here and there.
At the end of the day, when you got back at 3 o'clock, did you sell anything?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
So you all sold something?
Oh.
Okay, everyone sold?
No, Cathal and...
I didn't.
Who didn't sell?
I didn't, Bill.
You didn't sell anything?
No.
And Cathal, you didn't sell anything?
I didn't sell, Bill.
Okay, so how did you guys feel being led by a girl?
It was a tough call for her to come in and do it, but I think she handled herself very well.
My call.
It was, Bill. It was but it was tough for her, like it was a hard call for her.
Which bright spark thought it was a good idea to visit my garage?
I thought it was a bad idea personally.
That's not the question I asked here. I asked which bright spark had the idea to visit my garage? Who went into it? Who went over to it?
All four of us went again.
All 4 of us went again. Did you see my name, 12 feet long, on the garage? No?
We did.
You did? And you still thought it was a good idea to go in, even though I own a hotel and would hardly be looking for gift vouchers? Say something. Does it not strike
I
us?
suppose, Bill, there's the way we were looking at it is everybody was a potential customer to us today.
Including me?
Well, including maybe your staff on the floor that we could sell to
Even
anyone.
though they could get a discount off our hotel vouchers?
Potentially so. Our thought on it was that we regarded everyone as a potential customer today.
Do you think that was a flaw?
Definitely, yeah.
So do I. How much of your seed money did you spend?
36 euro.
36 euro?
Yeah.
On what?
On balloons, Bill.
The balloons only came at the very last minute, at about 2:30, isn't that right?
That's right.
Is it not important to make sure that people see that there's something going on to attract them over?
We weren't really standing around the stand. We were constantly moving about, trying to grab people. The only time we were at the stand was really when we were signing somebody up.
Ciara, it's really very simple. If someone says to me in the shopping mall, can I ask you a question? I say no.
Oh, of course.
If someone says to me, would you like a glass of strawberries? Absolutely. I say, lovely job. It's that simple.
Absolutely, I know this, Bill.
Now, you guys are laughing over here. How much did you spend out of your €200?
I'm not laughing at all, Bill.
How much did you spend out of your
zero.
€200?
Zero euros out of 200.
We'll hold on to the dough. Why is that?
Initially, again, when we spoke, we talked about Prosecco. That idea was vetoed by the group.
These are all great at talking.
It was said 100 times. And
So
I said
These are all great. I'm talking and doing nothing.
No, I said it. I actually
No, we
pushed
did.
Cathal.
What
and
did you
I
do
said,
about it?
Well, I said at the start, I thought like a good idea would be to have maybe hire a beautician. I thought that was a great idea, but that was kind of pushed back.
Did none of you say, give me the money?
The two girls, Michelle did.
I pushed and pushed and pushed, but
You didn't.
while I was pushing, I wasn't selling. So I had a
But
choice.
you should have just said, give me the money. Well, from my side of the table here, it was a very simple task. You had a very attractive gift card to move on. There were people all over the place. You didn't spend any seed money in trying to get them over to you, neither of you. So that makes me ask, did you sell anything at all? So, Brian, how did the Team Fusion do?
Bill, Cahill's Team Fusion achieved €870 in sales.
€870. So, Jackie, how did Elevate do?
Well, Elevate did €1,650.
Almost double Fusion. Well done, Elevate. You're this week's winner.
Thank you.
And to celebrate your good fortune, I've arranged for you to go on an evening cruise and supper, courtesy of GoSailing.ie.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
Off you go. Yes. Well done, So you've made a little more than €100 each. Would you like to take a guess at how many people were in that shopping centre that day at 1 o'clock?
2,000.
Add a knot. OK, add a knot. So what I think a lot of you should do is go outside and have a talk among yourself, because when you come back in here, Cathal, you're going to have to nominate 2 people, and one of the 3 of you will be fired.